Who is Sargent Shriver? If anybody knows about him, which is pretty unlikely, they just think of him as an in-law to the Kennedys. Not only was he an in-law to the Kennedys, but he was a major man in his time that was all about helping people in need, that are poor, that need help in other countries, in our country. He actually did marry into the Kennedy family from meeting President Kennedy's father, and he was asked to manage the merchandise mart in Chicago. And after doing so, he met Eunice Kennedy, which is JFK's sister, and was married to her. After being married into the Kennedy family, they really helped him do a lot of things and achieve things that wouldn't be possible without being part of their family. But besides that, he also was held back from a lot. He wasn't seen much in the political achievement area because everybody was just used to the Kennedys, actually, and he was a Shriver. So, although whenever Kennedy was first elected president, even before he was inaugurated, there had been talks for 50 years before that about creating a peace army. So JFK decided that he wanted to create the Peace Corps. So he called upon Sargent Shriver and asked him to head it up, and knew that he would get the job done and get it done quickly and thoroughly. And before he'd even been inaugurated, Shriver had already, almost overnight, created a plan to get it moving quickly and a thorough study on it. College students were already signing up by the hundreds to join the Peace Corps. And other than the Peace Corps and being the founding director of it, he did many other things. Not only was he Sargent Shriver, the founding director of the Peace Corps, he was the architect of President Lyndon B. Johnson's war on poverty, and Lyndon B. Johnson also made him the United States ambassador of France. He ran for vice president in 1972, but he did not win, and he was running as a Democratic candidate. He really was an amazing man. He really cared about helping people. And in 1994, he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the highest civilian honor that you can receive. His wife was also awarded it 10 years prior, and they're the first couple to ever be both awarded that honor. And in the Peace Corps' 40-year anniversary, it was held at the Lincoln Memorial. He spoke and he said this: "Be servants of peace, work humbly, presently, persistently, and intelligently. Weep with those who are sorrowful. Care for those who are sick. Serve your neighbors, serve your towns, and serve the poor." That is your challenge. He really was all about just helping people and helping the poor and just trying to find a way to help people in their daily lives, whether in different countries. The Peace Corps has had over 200,000 volunteers and has sent people to over 139 different countries. So although Sargent Shriver was kept in the shadows of the Kennedy family and never actually became in office in Congress, he really was an amazing man, and from researching him, I've learned that he really just wanted to help people, and he really did care for people, and he was the perfect person to head up the Peace Corps.